A while ago, I wrote a song called Path. It's about the journey through life and the paths that people take. However, when a path is used as a metaphor for life, it can be used and taken in many different ways and teach many different lessons. I wanted to talk about all the sayings in which we use path as that metaphor, and what they all mean, the implications of them, and how we can find relatability despite uniqueness. As we have this discussion, the visuals will be of me painting a birthday card for my baby cousin. I've been meaning to make a line of these birthday cards in this style for a while, and this is the perfect opportunity to just do the first one. I haven't posted on my Etsy shop in a very long time, link in the description, and that's because I'm actually trying to rebrand it, but that's actually for the next video that I'm filming today. For the meantime, please enjoy this sneak peek at what the shop will become, and go take a look at it if you're interested. It's a PDF business just because shipping and all of that is super complicated. When you say that two people are walking different paths, you think you mean, or you think that other people mean when they say this, that these people are doing different things in their life. But really, it means that they're moving on a different timeline, or at least that's how it's used. The only reason I've ever told someone this is when I'm reassuring them. It's usually said to the person walking the path slower, or taking the unconventional route. However, so many people have been told this that I don't believe that the fast trekkers are in the majority anymore. I used to believe that everyone was exceptional except for me. This is because I surrounded myself with people that I looked up to academically and socially. I also used to consume lots of TikTok and YouTube. Not that I don't now, but now I look critically at the content I consume. Therefore, the image of the average person inflated in my mind. Us slowpokes are just the people taking life at a normal pace, but having images of prodigies shoved down our throats. It's my belief that, oh my gosh, my dog is snoring so much. It's funny to think of it that way, and it makes me feel better than the actual saying, "You're just on different paths," ever could. Many of us dream of being special, but if each path is unique, that makes everyone special, right? Well, it's my belief that everyone is exceptional in one area. They just have to find what area that is. I believe this because even if my belief is false, it still gives hope, which is more valuable than anything in times of doubt. This is an adjacent reason as to why I'm superstitious, though that's another topic for another video. It seems I can't stop my dog from snoring, so please ignore that as we move on to talking about career paths. Another way that path is used to refer to life is when talking about career paths. In this saying, it's implied that you choose your path, but then you have to stick with it to make it a career. It often implies that the path is completely linear. Maybe there will be small offshoots, but a career is something that you stick with for a long time and usually has a set of goals that come with it. A career path is one of the most important things that you will choose, or at least that's what I've been led to believe. And many push you into one or push you to choose one at a young age. When you spend your life surrounded by people who chose one thing and stuck with it, it makes you and me forget that you can change paths, take a whole new one, or even forge your own. Before we talk about forging our own paths, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge my privilege. My parents actually did form their own paths. While my mom does have a part-time job, she supplements the rest of her income with jobs that she's created for herself, and my father owns a company. However, I still feel the pressure to pick one path and stick with it without forging my own path. This is because in high school, I've been forced to look at my long-term path, and it's been very stressful. I'd love to forge my own path. Those that do are shown to be rewarded highly, as long as that path is socially acceptable, that is. When forging your own path, you must first know the rules in order to break them. No one is going to revolutionize an industry without first understanding its flaws and why it has them. The problem I have with forging my own path is that it's risky. The reason it seems so appealing is because only the success stories are shown. Many fail, but they are in a silent majority. Despite living in a world full of negative news and a bias towards it, everyone loves a good success story. Everyone loves to have hope for the future and say, I could do that, but could you? I once watched a TED Talk in which the woman giving it said those who become entrepreneurs were a certain type of person, or something like that. I'm not sure of the direct quote, I'm only sure that that is how I interpreted it. And I am not the type of person she went on to describe. No matter how independent I force myself to be, that independence comes from a place of self-preservation.
So cute.
I take what people say to heart because my love for words makes them hurt more than sticks and stones. I have created this YouTube channel and have my Etsy shop because I am not at the place to forge my own path, yet. These two places are my own corner of the internet where I am able to express myself. This expression is in hopes that I can build confidence and tactics to one day bring my riskier ideas to life. Another thing holding me back is that I have so many ideas. I don't know which ones are feasible, and which ones are realistic, and which ones I would be willing to do long term or put my all into. I want to be very open as to where I am on my own path. I am at the very beginning. I dream big, but I move slow. Once momentum builds, I'll build my dreams. But for now, these videos are going to be about issues, topics, and thoughts that I haven't fully worked out. However, I have my reasons for talking about them despite that. Trust me. Not everything needs a conclusion right away. Not everything needs a solution right in this moment. What I need, and what you may need as well, is to talk about a problem that will be solved slowly and with time, and find solidarity in the fact that you're not alone. Perhaps one day, my content will become inspirational, and I'll be able to say, I used to lack confidence. Here's how I stopped. Instead of saying, I lack confidence. Here's how I hope to gain it. But, more likely, I will one day be able to say, I sometimes lack confidence. But here's how I keep it from consuming me. And that's okay. That's my path. And I don't walk it in solitude, I walk it in solidarity. And here's the final card. I can't wait to expand this collection of flower cards. If you'd like more content or you'd like some more funny things, then go check out my TikTok. I post mini vlogs on there, usually before I post them on YouTube. I also have 2 Pinterests and an Etsy. Bye!